Well, hello, YouTube. A bit of a different one today. We're actually going to look through the list of winners for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. I was going to watch the full awards or and react to that or just highlights of the awards, but I could not find one where it wasn't just someone else reacting and commentating over the top of it and giving their opinions. And as much as I appreciate people have their own opinions, I kind of don't want that when I'm trying to give my opinion. Because then it just feels like I'm fighting the person and I don't want to. But yeah, we're gonna try and give an opinion on the thing. All I've heard so far is Frieren was robbed. And considering Frieren is currently one of my top anime of all time, I'm going to slightly agree, if just for that reason. Alright. Oh, this is interesting. So it's it gives you the list of what the options were and then tells you what it is. I feel like the anime of the year should have been at the bottom. The anime of the year should have been at the bottom, but you know what? That's okay. Hang on, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to zoom in. How do I zoom in again? No, that one? Ah, ha, ha. Let me zoom in, then you can read it, chat. Hopefully. There we go, 200. Sure, that works. So the anime of the year, out of 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜, Delicious in Dungeon, Frieren Beyond Journey's End, which is what I voted. For Delicious in Dungeon is fucking fantastic, don't get me wrong, but Frieren absolutely was just so feel good, I loved it. Kaiju number 8, Kaiju number 8 and 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜 are also shows I want to watch. I'll put that out there right now. Apothecary Diaries, been watching that in Discord. If you want to be watching it too, you should join the Discord. We've been watching that together, and that sounds sick. Solo Leveling is what I wanted to watch, and it's the winner, so it's bound to be good, right? But I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really have vocal on it. The best I've seen so far of Solo Leveling, other than the premise, which is the OP male MC and his harem. Other than that, the only thing I've seen is abridged shorts that I keep seeing on YouTube. Like, I'll be scrolling and then all of a sudden there'll just be a Solo Leveling abridged short, and I'm just like, this might count as spoilers, but it's also abridged, so I wouldn't hold that that was to it. But yeah, don't get me wrong, it's probably good and a blast to watch. I don't know if I would personally put it above Frieren. Again, I've not seen it yet, so I can't 100% say that. But Frieren's premise, I feel like, hasn't really been done before, in that it's the aftermath of the event. It's like, it'd be like, how do I put this? I would be more interested in Solo Leveling if it was like posts when everything happened, you know what I mean? Like, he solo levels, blasts through like all this shit, and then the main focus is just him dealing with life with all those powers. That'd be kind of sick, to be honest. I don't know if that's it. If that's it, I apologize for what I've just said. But that all sounds so sick. It's just this totally OP main character is just like, man, I keep burning my eggs because my firepower's too high. That'd be fucking hilarious, actually. Wait, someone make this like a reality. But either way, in short, Frieren was my win. But I assume there's good reason for Solo Leveling. I haven't seen Kaiju number 8, so I can't tell you about this song. I haven't seen Oshinoko. I've only heard the first song, the Idol song. That's the only one I know, so I can't give you an answer on this either. I haven't heard the Solo Leveling song either. I've heard Bling Bang Bang Born, that is without the doubt one of the best anime openings. Like the first time I heard it, I thought for sure it was wild. It was insane. It was kind of horrific. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I'm so lost, send help. Then I heard it the third time and all of a sudden I was dancing with it and I was like, oh my god, wait, no, I've been roped in. I've been roped in, send help. Do you know what I mean? Well, like, you heard it enough that it's no longer a question, it's just, yes, this is a bop. So I love this song. I also love The Brave from Freerun. I fucking adore that song. I'm trying to remember, because I know I was struggling when I was picking my choices if I chose the Freerun song or the Marshall song. I genuinely don't remember. But I will say, again, not heard the Dan Da Dan opening, but it's Creepy Nuts who did the Bling Bang Bang Bon, so I'm okay with this. They were in it twice, and they won at least one. So I'll take it. I'll take it. If this song is anything like this one, fair play to them. Fair play. Would have been fine with Apothecary winning. Solo leveling 100% did not deserve it. Really? I don't know. That, again, I can't say shit because I haven't seen it. I understand the premise is something that's probably happened before. So maybe that's why a lot of people are against it. But so far, you know, I got nothing. I got nothing. Just personally for me, Freerun wins. Or Apothecary Diaries. Delicious in Dungeon was absolutely fantastic, don't get me wrong. But Freerun and Apothecary to me were above it. In this list specifically, the way it goes for me is not seen, so can't rate. And then it's Freerun, and then Apothecary, and then Delicious in Dungeon. And again, I haven't seen this either, so I can't rate it. Hey, Tiggle, welcome in. Best score, I assume that means music throughout the show? Solo leveling again? What? Solo leveling better have fantastic fucking music. As someone who's seen Freerun, Demon Slayer, and Bleach and been enraptured the entire time with help from the music, solo leveling better have some of the best in-show music. Or I will lose my shit. Why is it? It feels... Okay, I don't want to say this, right? Because it feels wrong to imply it, but just from the first three, it almost feels like solo leveling, like, paid people off. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna put it out there. Oh, also, another thing that makes me not think... So, well, make me question this a bit more is from what I've seen of the abridged, is there's a lot of harem routes. There's a lot of romance routes, and some of them are questionable at best. And I'm just like, I'm kind of sick of them doing it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sick of harems right now. Give me a good... Like, this is completely off kilter. Shangri-La does romance really well, in my opinion, because it almost, like, I'm questioning if it's ever gonna have a solid romance, but at the same time, it's not like in my face, so I'm not disgusted by it. If it would be canon, do you know what I mean? Harems, it's like, okay, 50% of the show will be this cool badass dude doing the thing you're paying to watch. The other half will be him either obliviously going through life not realizing he's being hit on by 4 people at once, or not wanting to be hit on by 4 people at once, but it's gonna fucking happen. I don't know where this rant came from, but I'm so sick of harems, dude. Especially when one of like the options are like they make sense. Like it's the childhood friend, the popular girl at school. Like, you know, this is the generic stuff, and then there's sister. And from what I've seen, again from the abridged, so this could be entirely wrong. From what I've seen, sister, mother. Why have you got 2 of his closest family members hitting on him? That better not be real. That better be from the abridged, is all I'm saying. Or I will be skipping every single, like, out of combat interaction and just going straight for the, like, actual game stuff. Like, I will just watch him leveling up or, like, him in combat, and that's it. That's all I'm saying. It's OP male MC building his harem with hype moments and aura farming. That's it. That's the story of soul leveling. It's not even rehashed story. There is no oh, okay, I see. So it just doesn't feel like a story. It just kind of is. Okay. Well, I'll find out because I do intend to watch it, and I do intend to record it, share my reactions with YouTube. I just have to get around to it because I'm currently watching like 17 different shows. I'm trying to catch up on some of them, and it's not going well. Anyway, back to best score. I'm pretty sure for this one I picked Bleach. Because Bleach is so fucking good. The animation, the sound design, the music, the fucking characters. Like, I've been a fan of Bleach for many years. Bleach is actually the anime that got me into anime. Because my brother brought it home one day and we watched it together, and I went, shit, I'm into this. And then it fucking rolled on from there, from me watching Bleach to Dragon Ball to Naruto, and then just kept going. So, might be slightly biased towards Bleach. Just a little bit. But the fucking this show has been absolutely fucking insane. Like, dude, it is so good. If you have not seen Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, please do. It's on Disney. Probably, I don't know if Crunchyroll, but you'll find it places. Please watch it. Please. I'm not sponsored, but I would be if I had the option. Again, I've not seen Dan to Dan, can't comment on it. Demon Slayer, it's great. I like Demon Slayer. It's very fun. It's a lot of show. I don't overly remember the in-show music, like the score. I don't really remember it, which is why I didn't vote for it. Freerun, fantastic. Just Freerun all around is just a brilliant show. Once again, if you haven't seen it, watch it. I don't know what Look Back is. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what it is. Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun watching it. The good moments are absolute bangers, and I do recommend it. Honestly, fair. Like, when a show is good, like, a show can be fantastic and you can still have something wrong with it, or to like think, okay, this is great, but this is better. Like, so I understand where you're coming from, F, don't worry. I get it. Film of the year, I chose Haikyuu because I saw it in cinema, and I've been a fan of Haikyuu since it started coming out. It's fucking amazing, and I watched this in cinema, and I actually cried. It is rare to get me to cry at like anything. Haikyuu does it. Haikyuu did it. Haikyuu did it. And I was like, Look Back. Also, Look Back is a film. Ew. Interesting. I don't know these two, so I can't really say it. Boku no Hero, I've not seen this film, and I very, very much have dropped off. It was like, it's interesting in the series itself. It like started off pretty good. It's alright. I'm liking it. And then it sort of started going up, and I was like, oh yeah. And then it dipped a bit, and I was like, oh. And then it went up again, and it's like kept going up. And then it sort of started leveling out, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I haven't watched it, but I've heard that it just goes straight down, and I'm like, I want to make my own opinions, and I will watch it eventually, but God, if I'm not like, it's not high on my list because of it. And also the movies, I will say, for Boku no Hero specifically, the movies haven't been fantastic. Oh, I wasn't enthralled with the first one. The second one, And then there was, oh god, I don't even remember the order of the films, but I don't remember them being great. I sort of remember them feeling like they just went, we need filler, but we don't want to make a series for the filler, so here's a film. I don't know, but I haven't seen the one, I think it's World Mission, where they befriend an American kid or something. I haven't seen that one. And I obviously haven't seen that one. The You're Next. I haven't seen those two. So they could be fantastic, they could be shite, I would not know. But that's why I didn't vote this one, because I haven't seen it, I don't like it. Spy Family was a very difficult choice, because I saw that in cinema, and then like a week later I saw that in cinema. And I fucking loved this to bits. I adore Spy Family. But Haikyuu won purely because Haikyuu has been an important part of my life. You guys probably wouldn't understand because I'm not going to explain it. Doc would probably understand. But yeah. Haikyuu is a very important part of my life and was there for me during COVID, so you know. But Spy Family, I adore it. So that was a very close second to the dumpster battle. Probably would have won actually if I wasn't as enthralled with Haikyuu. You haven't seen the film? As I say, if I recommend it 100%. If you haven't seen Spy Family, please watch. I've seen a lot of people complain that Spy Family is basically just a really, like, it's just a generic happy-go-lucky thing. It's not. Please don't trust them. I mean, make your own opinions with any of these, with any film or anime or whatever. Make your own opinions. Don't fully base your opinions on what other people have said about it. Yeah. Yeah, Doc got it. Without Haikyuu, I wouldn't met a lot of people that are very important in my life, so Haikyuu is very much also like a me option, if that makes sense. And the colours within, I have no idea what that is. So I can't say yes or no to that. I don't know what it is. So I can't comment. Anyway, moving on. Best original anime. Ooh. I don't remember this one. Buchigiri, Girls Band Cry, Jellyfish Can't Swim the Night, Metallic Rouge, Ninja Kamui, Train to the End of the World. I think I remember this. Yeah, their tastes also could be different, yeah. I don't remember this, like I haven't seen any of these, so I don't remember what I picked. I'm almost certain I chose the Train to the End of the World purely because there's a train in it. Look, I'm easy to please. You show me space or a train, I'm in. Probably why I love Star Rail so much, because I saw that. I think I remember, was it E3 when it was first shown? It was either E3 or Game Awards, and I saw Hoyoverse, train in space, and went, sign me the fuck up. I remember saying that, and my brother looked at me like, you know, it's going to be one of those anime games, right? One of those pretty lady anime games, and I was like, more reason to play. And he wasn't wrong, and 3 years later I'm still playing. Is it 3 years? 2 years? 3 years? No, because it's 3.3, so oh my god, it's been 3 years. Well, time for my existential crisis. I think a few years back when we were repeated asking you to play it at some point and you were like, sure, yeah. Yeah, like, sure, I'll do it, yeah. Yeah, that's where the hashtag came from. Hashtag boost up as ours. Because you were all so convinced that I wouldn't fit on a train seat. Yeah, true. Very true, Emma. Alright, best continuing series. Ooh. Wait, hang on. I don't remember Spy Fam being a part of it. I don't remember Spy Fam being a part of the continuing series thing. However, I do remember what my options were. Because, oh, how my brain went. Maybe I immediately wrote it off because I immediately wrote this one off because it's only season 2. To me, ongoing series is something that's got, like, a shit ton of episodes, right? Like, Demon Slayer counts because there's, like, 4 different seasons. Do you know what I mean? There's, like, 4 or 5 seasons and a film. Boku no Hero counts because, again, season 7 and 5 films. One Piece counts. Holy fuck, One Piece counts. You don't have to convince me. Continuing series, One Piece counts. Bleach is a very, very long anime as well. Not nearly as long as One Piece, but it's a very long one. So it counts. These, I think, if I don't remember this one, it's because I looked at the fact that these two only have 2 seasons and went, nope, get out of here. Because I don't count that as a continuing series. Like, it is a continuing series in the fact that it is the 2nd season. But you compare it to shit that's been going on for literal years. I'm not gonna put them 2 against them. You basically set these 2 up to fail. That's essentially what you did here. These 2 were just there as cannon fodder. That's what that was. And as I explained for Boku no Hero earlier, it's got a lot of up and downs. It's got a lot of up and downs. And sometimes the downs are just too strong. And don't get me started on the films. All I'm saying. Demon Slayer is great. But there are some things I wish they'd do differently and stop making it so generically like shoujo anime, do you know what I mean? Is it shoujo? Shonen? Shonen anime. That's it. Shoujo's the girl, like, quote-unquote girls anime, right? Yeah. There's just... I don't get it. I don't get it. Especially, I want to also, again, point out, One Piece is in this. You're telling me people chose Demon Slayer over One Piece? Like, look, I get you. Some people don't want to start One Piece because, again, there's well over 1,000 episodes. That's insane. But there's a reason why it's been able to hold up for 1,000+ episodes. It's because it's fan-fucking-tastic and it keeps doing things in a way that people don't expect it to be doing it. Yeah, I really like Demon Slayer. I watch it as it comes out, usually. So I do love Demon Slayer as well. But to put it against One Piece and win? That doesn't feel right. That doesn't fucking feel right. Bleach has more of a chance against One Piece in my opinion, but again, I'm slightly biased because it was what got me into anime in the first place. But even then, when I was picking, I didn't pick Bleach. No, I picked One Piece. Because, once again, One Piece consistently is fantastic. Every arc has been fantastic. The fillers, for a lot of them, I will admit there are some fillers where you could just axe that shit, get that out of here, it's fine. But a lot of them are great. Even if they've got like nothing to add to the story. You enjoy watching it, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason there's over 1,000 episodes. Because it's all fucking gold. The only issue I have with One Piece is that through the Dressrosa arc, and I think a bit before the Dressrosa arc, they had like 5-minute recaps, not including the intro, so it was like a 10-minute episode. That shit sucked. But they got rid of that. We haven't caught, me and my mother, we've watched it together, me and my mother. We haven't caught up yet, and they're already starting to cut that out. Because clearly they've heard people go, why is there this long a recap? And went, yeah, we agree, let's just get rid of it. You remember. If you're paying attention, you remember. One Piece film was in the film section, would have voted it. It was not. I haven't actually seen the film yet, because it's spoilers. Because we haven't caught up. But I've heard it's great, though. So yeah, in the best continuing series, I went One Piece. I don't think Demon Slayer should have won. At all. Like, don't get me wrong. Again, great series. I love it. I watch it. I will probably watch the next one when it comes. Is it a film that comes out next, or is it a series? I think it's a film. But I'll be watching it. Whatever it is, I'll be watching it. And I'll probably enjoy it. Doesn't mean I think it should win best continuing series. God, no. God, no. Best new series! Take a guess which one I voted. That's right, Delicious in Dungeon. No, wait, I don't think I did, actually. I think it might have been Apothecary Diaries. I was trying to flip between Delicious in Dungeon, Free Run, and Apothecary Diaries. I think this one was Apothecary Diaries. Because I love them all so much, and I'd already voted Free Run as best anime of the year, so I was like, I gotta be nice to the other two. Yeah, Solo, honestly, best new series and having anime of the year, I feel like you don't need that category. Because look, the fucking options are the same in both of them. Where's it gone? There it is. The options are this. You didn't need these two categories. Best new series did not need to exist if all of the options are just anime of the year. Like, cool? Like, I will say, if it was... So these make sense here. If one of, like, I don't fucking know, if you slapped maybe Bleach or something in anime of the year, or something else, if you had one difference, but they're the exact same, it's obvious what's gonna win. Like, come on now. So yeah, to me, this category didn't need to exist. Because as well, like, if you've got best new series, right, and it's all these ones, then they're obviously gonna be the anime of the year if it's these ones. Like, what? What? I don't know. They didn't need these two categories because they're the exact same options. It was obvious what was gonna fucking win. As soon as this came up in the stream, right, in the award ceremony, and Solo Leveling won, every single person in that audience knew what was winning anime of the year. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is. As soon as this came up and the winner was announced, they knew what the end goal was. Oh, Jesus Christ. Best opening sequence. I don't know this one, because it's Kaiju number 8, not seen it yet. I do want to watch it, I just haven't seen it yet. Bling Bang Bang Bon is the one I picked. Again, I haven't seen this one, or this one. I haven't actually seen the One Piece one, because again, I'm not caught up, so that could be fantastic. The One Piece ones usually are fan-fucking-tastic, but this also makes sense. This makes sense. And again, it's Creepy Nuts, which is the band I voted for, so I'm okay with it. I really would have loved Bling Bang Bang Bond to have won one though. That would have been good if they'd won one, but oh dear. Oh, best ending. Now I'm gonna say something. I don't watch the endings. It is incredibly rare I watch the ending sequence to an anime the first time I watch it. Because usually when I watch anime, I don't want because what they typically do after the end sequence is a preview of the next episode, and I don't want that. So I usually just skip all of it. As soon as the end credits come on, it's to the next episode. I've started not doing that for certain shows. Like if I rewatch it and the post credits is like not that, like Shangri-La, I went back and watched episode 1 and watched the end credits, and it was like a little addition to enhance the actual episode, like a little, not behind the scenes, but you know what I mean, just a little tidbit of what happened not in the episode. Then I'll watch it, but most of the time, no, I don't watch the thingy. And I also haven't seen any of these anime, so I don't remember what I picked. I genuinely don't know. I may have chosen, I think I chose Dandadan actually, because I know a lot of people have been liking Dandadan, so I think I chose Dandadan. But I don't remember. Also, they did this one different. Sorry, I've just noticed the way they've worked it is it's not italicized, and it's and they've put this here. I think whoever wrote this was losing their mind and just typed this and just left it and just like, whoops, I've done it wrong, don't care. Can't get the Xbox to work. Oh no! Only ending sequences I never skip are Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the first Attack on Titan, which is beautiful, and the first Death Note one. Yeah, well, like I say, I do sometimes watch, like, if I rewatch the series, I will just leave it on, or like, for the last episode of the series, I will watch it. That's when I'll watch the end sequence, but I also just straight up haven't seen these ones, so. Yeah. Yeah. Best action anime. Take a wild guess which one I picked, chat. I wonder if you could figure out which one I picked out of this lot. Having not seen these three or this one. It was literally between Demon Slayer and Bleach. Guess which one I picked. Bleach. I may have. I will say though, if it had been best action sequences, so how cool it looks, it would have been tough, because Demon Slayer has fucking beautiful visuals, like absolutely fantastic visuals. Bleach has definitely turned that up for Thousand Year Blood War, but it would have been tough to pick between them. But it says action anime, and as I said earlier, Demon Slayer could, I mean, like, it could tweak up a little bit. it could tweak a bit. Thousand Year Blood War has been pleasing me very greatly. It's fucking fantastic. I love it. So yeah, that's what I would have picked. But shock horror, solo leveling one. I'm starting to resent solo leveling because it definitely it feels rigged. I've only just noticed solo leveling one up here as well. It feels rigged. Wait, is solo? Hang on, chat. I need to Google something. Is solo leveling owned by Crunchyroll? Solo leveling. I need to find out. Does this have to know? licensed by Crunchyroll. Oh dear, we may have cracked the code. We may have cracked the code. Solo Leveling is in fact licensed by Crunchyroll, the people who host the anime awards. Now, I'm not saying there's some foul play going on, but I'm fucking hinting it. I'm not saying there is, but I'll hint to it. That's disgraceful as well. Well, because it's like as well, I'm not sure about Kaiju number 8 or Dan Da Dan or whatever this Windbreaker is, but I'm almost certain every other show, like Bleach, again, on Disney, so it's a completely different company. Demon Slayer, different company. Delicious in Dungeon, Netflix. All I'm saying, Crunchyroll, you got some answering to do, buddy. You got some answering to do. Anyway, best comedy. I've not seen Konosuba. I've been told I should watch it, so chat, please don't scream my ear off. I will, in fact, watch it at some point. Okay, it's okay. My dear friend Nokotan, not seen it. It looks fucking bizarre. Don't really want to watch it. Ranma half? 1 out of 2. I don't... If season 2 comes out, is that going to be 2 out of 2? Because that'd be kind of funny, I won't lie. But I've not seen that either. It looks cool, because it's like a clean version. A clean version of like the old anime style, and I kind of love it, so I'll probably check that out at some point. But my options were between Spy Family, Marshall, and Delicious in Dungeon. I believe I chose Delicious in Dungeon because, again, my options before were Freerun, Apothecary Diaries, and Delicious in Dungeon, and I've already mentioned Freerun and Apothecary Diaries, so I'm almost certain I chose Delicious in Dungeon. Even though Spy Fam was there, it was definitely hard between these two, and I think I didn't pick Marshall because I kept picking Marshall for the music. F no, F don't foam at the mouth, no. No. But Delicious in Dungeon's great. Watched it with the whole fam, it was fantastic, and we cannot wait for season 2. Please, Netflix, provide. I beg. Best drama anime. I don't often watch drama anime, but I've just noticed who won, and fuck yeah! I haven't seen these two. Apothecary Diaries is great, but Freerun though. I fucking love Freerun. We gotta win! Let's go! So yeah, Freerun. Freerun won. And I'm so happy about that because that's what I picked. Finally, I picked a winner! Freerun has been shafted in all of the other categories it's been in, and that's just so depressing. Freerun and Apothecary are the only 2 acceptable answers. True! No offense to the other ones, because again, I haven't seen them. But true! Alright, best isekai. Ooh. I'll tell you what I picked. Shangri-La Frontier. But that makes us... Wait, hang on a second. Hang on, I've just realised. Wait, no, I don't think I did, actually. I don't know if I did. For one specific reason. I'm almost certain I didn't pick Shangri-La Frontier because it's not a fucking isekai. It's not an isekai. He hasn't... The fucking description of an isekai is someone who is ripped from their world and put in another one, usually through the method of deceasing them. Shangri-La is a VR game. What? That's not isekai. That's just a VR game. What do you mean? I wouldn't even consider Sword Art Online an isekai because it's just a VR game. even though they get locked into that shit. I don't know what Overlord is, F. But Shangri-La is not an isekai. He's playing a VR game, and half of the time is like, sometimes, right? In Shangri-La, he's not in Shangri-La Frontier. He's not in the game. It shows him in his own world. And isekai is being unable to get back to your world. The fuck are they on about? So I don't think I picked Shangri-La for that reason alone, because it makes no fucking sense. It should not be in that category. There is many episodes in Shangri-La Frontier where he is on his home planet living his best life. And then he puts on the VR headset, he's in game. A couple of in-game hours later, he takes the headset off, he's back in his own world. That's not a fucking isekai. That is a VR game. I don't care how advanced the VR is. That is a VR game, and I will stand on this fucking premise. Yes, F, he can come and go as he wants. That's not isekai. I'm getting very worked up about this. Because it's not a fucking isekai. So no, I did not pick Shangri-La Frontier. I think I picked That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, because I remember someone saying it was very good. It was either Reincarnated as a Slime or Konosuba. I don't remember which one I picked, but it was one of them two. But I seethed at the mouth at this. I think I remember it now. I think I remember going straight to Kiwi and saying, why the fuck is this here? And then we went on like a 20-minute rant to each other about why it doesn't make fucking sense. So yeah, I have opinions. Slime and Konosuba are glorious. Mushoku, oh god help. Mushoku Tensei is great but very weird. Oh, interesting. The choices are certainly made. I have no idea what this is. I mean, I can slightly guess from the jobless thing, but I vaguely know what ReZero is, because I think I have a friend that really loves ReZero. But Konosuba and Reincarnated as a Slime are two things I want to watch and have been told are fan-fucking-tastic. So I went with one of them too. But Shangri-La Frontier being in there makes me so upset. As you can probably tell, it makes me very upset. Anyway. Best romance. I don't watch romance. Not really. I don't know. The only one I know of here is Scott Pilgrim, because I've played the game and seen the live action film. So I think I chose that one. I'm almost certain I chose Scott Pilgrim, and when I looked at it, was genuinely like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, I'll pick that. Everything else I've not seen, I don't watch romance. I'm trying to expand my horizons, because it's been many years since I stopped watching romance things. If it was like solely romance. And then I watched some stuff that is solely romance, and I was like, you know what? This isn't actually that bad. I could get behind this. As long as there's more to it than just, oh my god, I love main character Kun. Do you know what I mean? Don't mind my impression. But yeah, this is not a category for me. So, Scott Pilgrim wins that one. I don't know what Blue Box is, but I'm sure it deserved it. Well done. You did it. Best slice of life. Laid Back Camp, McCain, Mr. Villain's Day Off, Dear Sound Danger. Yeah, I don't know any of these either. I think I went for Mr. Villain's Day Off because I looked up each of them, saw this one and was like, okay, that sounds adorable and hilarious. I kind of want to watch it. I think it's on my list now, so I think I chose that one. Pretty sure I chose that one. But otherwise I have no idea. Well done, you've won Best Slice of Life. It says too many losing heroines. I'm hoping this isn't a harem anime. If it's a harem anime, I despise the fact that you won. I'm just sick of harems, to be honest. I'm just sick of them at this point. It's too many. Calm it down. Can you duplicate iridium? No, because I think it's only gems that go in the crystallarium. So like emeralds and rubies and diamonds and stuff. But you can duplicate diamonds and they give you a lot of money. So that's what I do. I just put slam diamonds in them. Best animation. Ooh. Okay. Down to Dan again, not seen. Kaiju number 8, not seen. Solo leveling, not seen. I've heard good things about all of them. Haven't seen them. Didn't vote. Didn't vote them. Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, and Freerun. Okay. I think I remember this one being a bit tricky as well. Because Freerun 100%. But Delicious in Dungeon was very good and some of the shots were very funny and I do love it. It was great. At least Solo Leveling didn't win this one. Demon Slayer, I can understand why people voted for it because again, like the fucking effects and animation, especially in combat when they're using their specific breathing types, is fucking sick. And it's fantastic. And the little, like, consistencies that they carry throughout the episodes and stuff is great. Yeah, I can kind of get, like, I think the thing that got me with Freerun most is how, like, laid back and, like, flowy the animation is. Doesn't make it the best, but it's still great, in my opinion. I'm trying to think what I think I might have actually picked Demon Slayer for this one. Because while I love Freerun, the fucking effects in Demon Slayer is... Holy shit. Holy shit. So I think I did pick a winner this time. I don't remember, but I think I did. Dislike the missing bundle. Mood, buddy. Mood. Best background art. Take a wild guess which one I picked. We got another win, boys! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Freerun's fucking gorgeous and the background's amazing. And I don't know what texture they've put over the top of it to give it that, like, almost staticky effect. That almost... I was going to say ridged. That's not the word I was looking for. But you know what I mean? There's a... It's just gorgeous. Freerun is fucking beautiful. So yeah, Freerun was my choice, and I'm glad it won. I'm very glad it won. That's 2, it's won. Let's go. I like how, as well, in the background art bit, Solo Leveling just straight up isn't there. It's so nice and refreshing. It's nice and refreshing. I don't know if it's got good backgrounds, but I'm glad it's not there. Freerun Apothecary Diaries, the only acceptable answers. Yes! Apothecary Diaries also has some fantastic backgrounds. Demon Slayer, but goddamn... yes, just French kiss. Not that much chef's kiss. I mean, if you want a French kiss him, French kiss him. Demon Slayer, I think it does have good backgrounds, but a lot of them are kind of samey because it's feudal Japan and not a shit ton has been built yet. There's not really a lot of diversity. It was an accident. I meant to go with chef's kiss. Don't pick on me. Delicious in Dungeon was also good, but like again, they're in a dungeon. Not really much variety there. Do you know what I mean? It looked great, but there wasn't much of a variety. These two at least have adventures, so I'm glad about that. Don't add French kiss to the quote. Best character design. 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, 𝕃𝕚𝕟, Kaiju number 8, Apothecary Diaries. Okay. I'm trying to remember which one I picked. I think I might have gone Apothecary Diaries on this one. Mainly because a lot of the time, the character appearances made sense with the story. Like, fucking 𝕃𝕚𝕟 is adorable and I love her freckles, but then you find out... Spoilers, by the way. I want to put... I should probably say this before I continue. Spoilers. Skip ahead like 2 minutes if you don't want to hear them. 2 to 5 minutes. Give yourself some time. 3, 2, 1, spoiler territory. The fact that she can rub off her freckles and it's part of the story, like there's an actual reason for it, is actually genius in my opinion. So I think I went Apothecary Diaries for that reason, because they're actually really smart with it, with how they did that. You can see why 𝕃𝕚𝕟 won. I haven't really seen much of 𝕃𝕚𝕟, so I couldn't say yes or no, but I assume it's fair. Honestly, same dog. Same. But yeah. Yeah, I went Apothecary Diaries because there's actual story behind it. Like, I love the designs in 𝕃𝕚𝕟, but it's also very, I think, intentionally very... I don't want to say generic, but you know what I mean? They're not, it's like they're teetering on unique, but not quite there, if that makes sense. It sounds like I'm insulting it, and I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to get my point across. Words are hard, okay? Jesus Christ. Well done, 𝕃𝕚𝕟. I look forward to watching you, especially... Yeah. You get me, F. You get me. Anyway. Best director. I think... Oh god, what did I pick? I genuinely don't know what I picked for this one, because I hate to be that guy. But I don't... It's rare. I barely remember names of people I've met or character names, and they want me to try and remember, like, staff names. Good fucking luck. Yeah, the generic designs work for the story. That's what I was trying to get at, but my brain couldn't work the words through my mouth. It might have been 𝕃𝕚𝕟. I think it was either 𝕃𝕚𝕟 or Delicious in Dungeon. I don't remember. Either way, congrats to Keiichiro Saito-san. That's probably, wait, Saito, yeah, because it'll be written in American, so this is the surname. Yes, this will be the surname. Saito-san. Arigatou gozaimasu, Saito-san. Me butchering a language. What? Yay, 𝕃𝕚𝕟. 𝕃𝕚𝕟 got another one. Let's go. Also, solo leveling, isn't there? Interesting. Strokes beard. Interesting. Best main character. Fucking shocking. I shouldn't have said anything. I think I was, for this one, I was especially... Wait, there's 2 𝕃𝕚𝕟 characters? I don't remember that. Oh well. I think I was torn between Apothecary Diaries because 𝕃𝕚𝕟 was fucking fantastic, and 𝕃𝕚𝕟 because 𝕃𝕚𝕟 is also fantastic. I think I maybe went with 𝕃𝕚𝕟 because her character development is important. Well, obviously it's important to plot, but like, I mean, her character development has actually been very pleasing and very well paced. I think that's why I went. That's why I went with 𝕃𝕚𝕟, because the pacing of her growth is actually very good and very real, rather than just Oh, suddenly she understands these things. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yo. Mama, don't get me wrong, Mama's great. Mama's fantastic. But I do like to see character growth. You know what I mean? I do like to see it. And Frieren is... That's basically what the anime is about, just character growth. So... Frieren wins! Ignore this! This is not real! Frieren wins! We get to the end of the list, I'm just like, in short, Frieren wins! Watch Frieren! Frieren wins! Is him winning is a travesty? He's the personality of a blank screen? Again, I haven't seen this, so I can't say. The only reason I was like, my brain for a molecule of a second, just a modicum of a second, was like, this is fair, and only because I then thought of Alex Lee and the effort he put into voicing him. That was it. I know nothing of the character. I literally have no basis. Just Alex Lee, he wins. Alex Lee wins. Best supporting character. I did see this one has 2 Frieren characters, and I was like, which one do I pick? Oh god! Fern winning is a travesty. I'll say it right now. I'll say it right now. Fern gets a lot more love than she deserves. If Frieren was to win this, Himmel should have won. The amount of times Frieren has thought to herself, what would Himmel do? Or, man, I don't understand this. And then thinks of Himmel and something he said and then goes, and then it cuts back to her and she's like, oh, I guess I do understand this. He is a much better supporting character than fucking Fern. Fuck you, Fern. If solo leveling wins anymore, I'll become a bit moider. I mean, I hate to say it, but it probably will happen. Turbo Granny sounds insane. I kind of want to see that. I don't know who this is. Jinshi is a good supporting character. But I went Senshi when I voted. He's just so good and so... There's just so many layers to him and it's great. And he bounces off of the group so well. I couldn't not pick Senshi. Senshi's fantastic. If you haven't seen Delicious in Dungeon, also watch Delicious in Dungeon. It's fantastic. And you will giggle. You may even kick your little feetses. But yes, I picked Senshi for this one. And I'm sad it was Fern over... Who picked... Rant... Maybe not a rant incoming, but question for all of you out there who voted Fern. Why Fern over Himmel? Can you answer me that? Can you give me a definitive good reason? Other than Fern is in... Like, is there more than Himmel? Why she wins over Himmel? Give me a good reason, and I will lay down. I will half bow 90 degrees and apologize to you personally. I will personally apologize for what I have said. If you can give me one solid good reason why Fern is a better supporting character than Himmel the hero. People who did will give me 2. If they give... I said good reason. If they give me... She's cute. I will fucking riot, because that's not a good reason. You can't have best supporting character. Oh, it's this character because she's kind of cute. Like, no, fuck off. What are the 2 reasons? Give me the 2 reasons, F. Go on. Why she's better than Himmel. Other than the fact that she's still breathing. Yeah, I went there. Even then, that's not a good enough reason in my book. Wait, Jinshi on one account, did Fern on another, purely because purple-haired girl who literally beat the shit out of a demon with singular type of spell. Yeah, but she didn't need to technically be there for that, though, did she? I don't know. Look. The boobs! Double! Yeah, that's probably why. Just the character design, but no. Not the boobs. Just like. Just no. It shouldn't have been Fern. If Freerun was to win a best supporting character, it should have been Himmel. And I will stand by that stance. I will stand on that hill and I will die on that hill. And that hill has all of the blue flowers that Himmel loves. Anyway, moving on. Before we stay here and I just rant to Must protect at all costs. Ooh, I remember this one being... Oh, this is the last one. This is the last one. Okay. I remember this one being tough, but I did vote Anya. Anya, she deserves to be protected. And I'll tell you why I chose... I'll tell you why I didn't choose Freerun or Senshi. They can protect themselves. That's quite literally it. Freerun could quite literally protect herself and an entire fucking country if she wished. Senshi can protect himself. He's lived in a dungeon for literal years. He'll be fine. Anya is a literal child. She is a literal child and fucking adorable. Anya wins. Anya wins. In fact, Freerun is as strong as she is kind of the problem. Yeah, true. But even then, she could still protect herself. Do you know what I mean? That isn't necessarily the problem. Yeah, I mean, Anya kind of can, but she gets into a lot of trouble because of it, because of who she is and what she's like. So at the same time, while I get your point, she is also part of the problem. So you must protect Anya at all costs, and you must keep an eye on her at all costs, because if you do not watch what she's doing, she will suddenly have an army chasing her. So, YouTube, what do you think? What were your opinions on this entire thing? Do you agree with what I said at all? Do you disagree with any of them? Because I'll tell you, my summary right now is Solo Leveling is a paid actor. Quite literally the poster child of Crunchyroll right now, and is reaping the rewards. Reaping the benefits. Freerun got robbed. We all agree on that. And yeah, most of the other stuff I was okay with. So it's really just Solo Leveling that I questioned for the most part. And Fern. Fucking Fern! Why Fern? I chose to be polite. Well, no, the thing is, dog, right? It's not that I'm choosing to be polite about Solo Leveling, it's I haven't seen it. I can't physically be like, that's fucking atrocious behavior. Solo Leveling sucks. Fucking wang. It's absolute devil cock. Because I haven't seen it. If I'd seen it and I agreed with that opinion, I would say it. But I haven't seen it. I can't say it, shit. That would be untrue. I can't claim something I do not know. But I can claim that based on what I do know of the show, it definitely shouldn't have won. And the fact that it's, you know, owned by Crunchyroll kind of makes me feel like it was rigged. So, you know. I was found so lovely to be repetitive. I could see the appeal, but damn it, but it's repetitive. Yeah, if it's repetitive, yeah, kind of loses a bit, some points there. Yeah, I get it. I get you. I get you, I understand. And at some point, I'll watch it and YouTube will get to see my reaction to it. But for right now, YouTube, I'm gonna let you stew on my opinions and words and wait for you to dissect me in the comment section. Genuinely. Please don't kill me. I'm not saying don't have opinions. Have opinions. Be vocal about your opinions. Just don't attack people for their opinions, alright? You know what I mean? Like... And again, if you can give me actual genuine reasons why Fern is better than Himmel, like good genuine reasons, maybe you can sway my mind. Maybe you can convince me. But so far, Himmel has done more for Frieren Dead than Fern has in her entire life. All I'm saying. But yeah, it's time for us to move on. We were meant to be playing Star Rail. It's time for us to leave. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one, YouTube. Bye, 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 bye.